a suspension because now we're sharing information because the suspension rate was so high. So they brought me in and asked me, how can I be Joe Clark, basically? And what I was able to do over the last year is bring suspensions down by 38%. Because I trained all the community service officers on restorative justice. They were visible. We had security. Security wasn't just tackling folks anymore. We were training the bus driver. Anybody that touches this child, I want them trained. From the bus driver to the people with the crossing guards, to the bus monitor, to the janitor. The janitor is the person that's always left out the situation because there's just a janitor. But see, I address the janitor the same way I address the administrators. The janitor can tell you what happened before school, after school, what happened in the bathroom, what's written down on the bathroom walls, everything. But a lot of times we talk about being restorative as a community, but we're not involved in the community. Because we wear titles so heavy that, oh, no, they don't even talk to the kids. Yes, they may not talk to the kids, but they see things. Everybody that come in contact with children were trained at both schools. Some people was like, I don't know if this is gonna work, but when you see the suspension rates go down by 38% in 1 year, you tell me the difference. I had teachers who were some hard heads. I've been here 20 plus years. But you're still teaching like you did 20 years ago. Then you got teachers who are saying like, well, you can use your cell phone in my class as long as if it's gonna keep you, cool. Then you got the teachers like, no, the bylaws of the school say you cannot have your phone. Well, such and such say I can't. So now you got teachers arguing with one another because you got some that's too lenient and some too strict. So where you find a balance? And then we start having appreciation to just random. Now we're not just doing teacher day or teacher week, just randomly. Students who are getting in trouble, you gotta write a thank you letter. Who's the teacher who's making a difference in your life? Or if it's a teacher that you're giving a hard time, write down the reason why. Let's call your mama, daddy, grandma, whoever's your guardian, so we can have a conversation about this. The bus drivers. My daughters would tell you, I would be out in the morning. I'm not the principal or the assistant principal, but I want to be outside the curb when the kids roll up. So when I see the parent playing Win We, you wonder why your child got sex on their mind. You ride up to the school playing. Look it up if you don't know what I'm talking about. But for those who know, the ones who laugh and know the lyrics to that song, it's explicit. And they don't have no shame. It's loud, it's bumping. I'm like, oh, snap. But then I'm like, hold fast. Oh, man, it's 7 in the morning. And you like, what's the problem? Or when you talking about gang, like what? But you wonder why your child talking about total pace. Don't be puzzled. You got to understand that everything influences our children. From the music we listen to, from the time they walk out their door, the video games that they play. I'm so tired of hearing about Fortnite and GTA. Have you seen how explicit it is? The whole premise of these games is to kill. And that's the reason why our children don't have any value for life. Do you know how many suicide attempts I had for 5th graders alone this last school year? Because someone said her cornrows went straight. Girl, I'm bald if you don't get your whole life together. And these are conversations I have with my kids. When they come to the dean office, they're not coming to me as like, you're an op. No, it's like, for real. A lot of my children follow me on social media, don't even know it's me. So then they wonder like, how you be doing? I say, because that's how silly you are. Go on. Oh, I'm going to talk about that scenario. I'm going to talk about it now. So let me tell you about this scenario. Can someone read what they say out loud? Project Pineapple Orange Juice. Anybody want to take a guess what I might be saying? Let me tell you the story. I have a 4th grader and 5th grader. They're brothers. The 5th grader started on time, the 4th grader did not. The 4th grader got put out his last school in the projects, and he transferred to this open enrollment charter school, because we're open enrollment. And so the 5th grader, who turns up every day, smacking kids, like he is just the bully of all bullies, and he usually spends most of his time in the dean office with me, and I've become like his mama because wherever I go, he gotta go. Because his mama not responding to my messages, she's not coming to the school to pick him up, and I have to isolate him for safety reasons. And so this one particular day, it got so out of hand that the school called me and said, hey, the 4th grader getting ready to transfer, to the point where the 5th grader was like, if you thought I was hell, wait till my brother get here. Now he told me, I'm not even gonna give you hell anymore because him alone, that's enough. This was his exact words. So when he told me that, I called the principal. I said, I don't know. Because such just told me he gonna slow down on his hell. As I said, this is gonna be tough. And I'm like, it's impossible. 4th grade? No, I got this. Police is getting lingo, and it's not seen as a snitch because now we're sharing information. We bring the community resources and organizations at the school, we get the parent buy-in. Now we start to meet the children where they are. A lot of times people talk wraparound services, and then you go to the school, they don't even have a handbook of resources. Or the resources that they have are outdated. Call a number, it's like no longer in service. Or because they've been RFP pimped, and that's what I call it. You know, RFPs, when you go to get grants, you know, they might have a great mission and vision, but the mission and vision changed, but the money changed. So they're like, oh, we no longer provide those services, but this is what we do now. So they brought me in and asked me, how can I be Joe Clark, basically. But a lot of times we talk about being restorative as a community, but we're not involved in the community. Because we wear titles so heavy that, oh, no, they don't even talk to kids. Yes, they may not talk to kids, but they see things. Everybody that comes in contact with children were trained. I would be out in the morning. I'm not the principal or the assistant principal, but I want to be outside the curb when kids roll up. So when I see the parent playing When We, you got to understand that everything influences our children. From the music we listen to, from the time they walk out their door, the video games that they play. I'm so tired of hearing about Fortnite. The whole premise of these games is to kill. And that's the reason why our children don't have any value for life. Do you know how many suicide attempts I had for 5th graders alone this last school year? Because someone said her cornrows weren't straight. Girl, I'm bald if you don't get your whole life together. And these are conversations I have with my kids. When they come to the dean office, they're not coming to me as like, oh, you are op. No, it's like, for real, this is what we doing. So I'm like, you want me to shave your hair bald? And we could look like twins. It'd be so cute. They'd be like, I'm like, you better enjoy the hair you have while you have it before the Lord take it away. Or when they come to the dean office, it's no matter, it's not like I'm coming to them like I'm the authoritative figure and I'm Dr. Jones. No, we're going to build a relationship. You hungry. Here. You need some deodorant. Your breath stink. You smell like a little onion. I can say that because I build relationships, but another teacher can't say it because why? They haven't built a relationship. I was born and raised Church of God in Christ. You could not be bald, you could not have tattoos, you could not have piercings, you had to wear Carmex and flip flops, you could not wear, you had to wear skirts down to your elbow, you could wear it to your pinky toe. I mean, if you go down that far, that would be beautiful. And so when I was here at Brooks Middle School, transferring from homes at that current time, I learned recently that you now serve 6th, 7th, and 8th, right? Here at Brooks. Am I correct? And so I went to homes from 1st grade through 6th grade. I had Ms. Liddell, Mr. Scooper was my principal, one of the best principals I ever had. And so I remember living there and not understanding the dynamics of how my life was changing. And so what ended up happening was here I am at homes and I had Mr. Scooper, I had Ms. Farthing, who was the secretary. I had some of the other teachers like Mr. Dennis, and I had Ms. Johnson, Ms. Marley, and I could go on and on, Ms. Traxler, Ms. Jackson. And some of my teachers probably in this room today, or may have just retired, because I am getting older. Hey, Ms. Murphy! There's such thing as just trying to temporarily leave this life until I was ready to face my problems. That's what I really wanted. Because we live in a world where everyone is reactive. You see the problem. You see it before it even happens, but oftentimes we don't speak life to people until after the fact. See, what ended up happening was I get to South Suburban College and I was on the right track and I was doing the things I was supposed to do and I was making my family proud, but I was not proud of myself. Because when I was in that classroom, people failed to realize in the classroom, people didn't see Shaniqua who had a failed suicide attempt with 2 kids and that guy left her. They saw a high academic scholar. And see, that was every time I had a situation where I fell off the wagon, or however you want to put it, if I get back in the classroom, I no longer have to be seen as something that I'm ashamed of. And so I really hung on to Usher at that period of time because I'm feeling very vulnerable and weak. And so what you realize is that once I told him I was pregnant, he was like, we need to get married. I was like, you sure you know I'm bipolar? I have 2 kids. I'm trying to get him all my honesty. Like, I mean, you know it's rough for me. He said, Lord, you know, you haven't sinned. I'm like, what? Me? All right, cool, let's get married. But this time, when I went to the doctor pregnant, you have cervical cancer. So we need to figure out what do we need to do, because at this point we can't even do anything until you abort this child. Mama is getting beat every day. The reason why she wears hoodies all the time is because she's bruised up from head to toe. I've been hospitalized, fractured hips, stabbed in the stomach, pulled downstairs. Everything you can think of has been done to me. November 19th, 2006, I go into labor. 3 days before my 26th birthday, I go into labor because all the surgeries I had the year prior to remove the cancer, I was in labor, but I wouldn't dilate. And I wouldn't dilate because the scar tissue wouldn't allow me to do so. And so I'm losing my life, and they're calling my mom, they're calling all my emergency contacts and say, you might need to get to the hospital because at this point, we're not sure she'll make it this go around. And being a girl that went to church all her life, I was told that when you get ready to go home to glory and you close your eyes, you see light. I didn't see light, I saw darkness. And I got scared. So I was like, I done came too far, I don't like heat. So I was really having to get in the conversation, like I didn't even say God, Jesus, and I was like, fam, look here, I know you know me and everything, so it looks like they're looking good on my end. And I closed my eyes, I already feel the heat. So can you help me out? Like, I don't know, I can't even quote the sinner's prayer right now. I can't think of nothing, but I don't want to go to hell, Lord. So the nurses even started laughing, like, this chick is crazy. And then it went from me being real shallow with my request and saying, God, I done lived a whole life in these last 11 years, from age 15 to 26, and mind you, this is my 26th birthday. I can't do this anymore. Like, let me live. Don't let me survive. Let me live, because there's a difference. Let me raise my own children. Help me, save me from myself. I've been stabbed, I've been wounded, I've been dragged, I've been drugged, I've been raped, I've been abused, I've been misused, I've been everything. And I don't want to do this no more. Save me from myself. And what people fail to realize, my first interaction with Governor State University was because of Brooks. They had a program, an economic achievers program, back in 1993 and 94. And it taught you about entrepreneurship. And then Cheryl Gallagher, who's at Governor State now, is the person who worked with Brooks. And then she would take these young black individuals who wanted to be entrepreneurs and help them sell their stuff at what was then Chrysler on 167th and Halsted. And it became, once the dealership closed, it became like a flea market. Everybody remember that? If you know what I'm talking about, it's from here. And so, when I finally got back to Governor State, after being there in 93 and 94, I always said I wanted to go back there because of Brooks. And I get to Governor State University in July 2010, and I signed up for Instant Decision Day, and they say, how they let you? Girl, it's a whole, you could have got a master's degree by now. And I'm like, y'all gonna talk about me to my face? So I already do it to my face and behind my back. And so the young lady assisted me, and she said, you know what, you have so many credits, we can accept 79 of them, and then all you will need to get is to 120 in order to get your bachelor's degree. And because you have so many credits, let's put you in this Board of Governors program, which is now the Bachelor's of Interdisciplinary Studies. You have to have a focus area because it's a general liberal arts degree. And so then I did a minor in social work. And then once I got a taste of what that looked like, and I got my bachelor's degree in 2011, I went on to get my master's degree in criminal justice in 2012. I walked across stage May 2013 with a bachelor's and a master's, both in interdisciplinary studies and a criminal justice degree. And then I also co-created the very first restorative justice certificate program in the state of Illinois in higher education. What else can I do? And so then I went on to get my doctorate degree of interdisciplinary studies with a specialization in higher education administration, and I graduated May 2016. May 2016, I released a book about my life called 12, a memoir to my younger self that we'll have in the lobby. And then that book is all about everything, the things that I couldn't tell you about today is in the book. I'm gonna share my truth because I live by the mantra, a journey not shared is a soul not healed. What if you're going through anything you ever went through it if you're gonna keep it to yourself? I didn't make it this far to just keep it to myself.